Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video. Today I'll be talking about things you need to understand when joining Cash App investing. Now, the first thing I have here is you can do puts and option trading on Cash App. If you don't know what that is, um, so a call option is basically giving the buyer the right to buy at a certain price. So if Nvidia is at $20 right now, and I'm like, okay, by September 28th, Nvidia is going to be at $25, and I do that for $10. So if it hits that price at that specific date, you're going to get $10. You're going to get whatever money you set down for that price to be at. Now, a lot of people make stupid money off of this. They specifically do puts and option trading on Robinhood, or they do specifically do puts and option trading on Webull, and they make a lot of money off of that. So that is one thing you could be missing out on Cash App, is not having this option, and not having the ability to make more money from that. But however, there are other things that are also better, for beginners in Cash App. Cash App isn't a mainly trading platform. We all should know that by now. Like, Cash App is not mainly for stocks. It's kind of like a banking app. You can set up your direct deposit. You can withdraw money from an ATM. You can do a lot of cool stuff with Cash App, but it's specifically not a investing first platform. So the more you increase in the amounts of money you want to put down on a stock, you have to be sure that you really trust Cash App. Now, me personally, I do trust Cash App. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad, it's a bad investing platform. I mean, $340 invested. Like, you have to have some type of trust in order to invest even $100. Like, it's very important that you realize Cash App is trustable, but it's not somewhere where I would put $3,000 or $4,000. So as you go up and you get more knowledge, you make sure you want to move to a better platform that is more like investing first. Like, it's not like a banking. It's not like PayPal. Like, you can invest on PayPal or Cash App, but they're not investing first platforms. The more serious you get about it, you can move on to different platforms. A lot of stocks won't be on Cash App. It's limited. Now, this is the one I personally don't like. A lot of stocks are not on Cash App. This summer, around June, July, there was a stock called FFIE. That stock was not on Cash App. And a lot of people that were using Cash App missed out on the opportunity to make a lot of money on a penny stock. Now, that's one downside. And also, Cash App doesn't really like penny stocks for some reason. If you can see right now, I'm on a stock called Fuel Cell Energy. The symbol for this stock is, I think it's FLCE. Let me check. For Fuel Cell Energy, if we can just look it up right up here. So if you type in Fuel Cell Energy, oh yeah, there we go. So if you even type up Fuel Cell Energy, it's not going to pop up. I don't think so. Yeah. It's not gonna pop up. I think you can type in FLCE. That's the ticker for it. That's the symbol for it. It's not gonna pop up. Now, the reason why is because Cash App took it out. So Cash App took Fuel Cell Energy out because it's a penny stock. I don't know why Cash App does that. It's done that before with other penny stocks. Because I was watching YouTube videos from like 2021, 2022 of people talking about Cash App, and they literally showed how other penny stocks was kicked away from Cash App. So Fuel Cell Energy is in the same boat, but I still own position in there because I was in Fuel Cell Energy before Cash App wanted to kick him out. So that's one good thing. So it's not like they just give you your money back and kind of just kick the stock out, because that wouldn't be fair. I would start off on Cash App as a beginner. Now, I've talked about this, but Cash App is just very beginner friendly. If we look down here, this is a page of Webull. Now, Webull is a different investing platform, right? And just look at how crazy that is. It's like too much going on. And if you're a beginner and you just have Webull account and you're looking to put down $1,000, $2,000, $500, you're going to be like, what is going on here? I don't know all these terms, and you're going to try to look up each term and try to understand it, but it's not going to be the same. So if you're a beginner looking to invest and you're like 16, 17, 18, Cash App is the way to go. Now, if you're older, I'm not saying it's bad to get on Cash App. I'm just saying if you're younger and you want to learn, it's kind of better than just getting on Robinhood or getting a Webull right away when you're 18. If you're younger, if you're like a junior, senior in high school, you kind of have like a head start in learning and getting the knowledge down. Some people, they're like, oh, I want to invest, and for investing, their thing is, oh, well, you need to have money to invest. You need to have good savings. I mean, that is true, because you need to have good savings just for an emergency fund, or just for, like, if you lose a lot of money on stocks, you're like, okay, I have savings to bounce back on. But if you're a beginner, definitely use Cash App, and don't try to just flush away all your money at once. Take the knowledge, take notes, and look at other people who invest on Cash App. Look at how they do it. Look at some of the things they're talking about, okay? That way you gain more knowledge. But for a beginner, not bad. We can see how easy Cash App is to navigate through than Webull, because this is what a homepage of Webull looks like. Moving on to different platforms like Webull, Robinhood, or Coinbase, it's not a bad move. Now, I was kind of, saying don't start off on Webull or don't start off on Robinhood, but it's very important we move to a different platform after a few years or after a couple years of staying on Cash App. The reason why is if you want to make more money, like significantly make more money, if you want to make like 500, 600, and you're ready to throw down 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, get on Webull or Robinhood or even Coinbase. You should know the history of these investing platforms as well. Like, you should know what Robinhood did in 2021 that made people not invest in Robinhood anymore, and you should know like how Webull is kind of more trusted than Cash App with more money, and how Coinbase could be more trusted with more money than Cash App. Well, it's also specifically because those platforms are just investing platforms, right? And Cash App is kind of everything overall, but to start off, this is definitely not a bad way to just start off. The last thing is Cash App looks beginner friendly and easier to navigate through. We already talked about this, but just to add more on that, it's very nice to have a platform where you can get your direct deposit, you can send money to other people, and you can receive money. You can kind of use it as a banking app, and then you can then also save money on Cash App, and you can invest on Cash App. So that's kind of nice, and it's easier to navigate through. If you get on Cash App and you click on a stock, it's so simple. It's like a game. It's like buy, sell, it's day to day, then it's week. Like, what are the charts looking like in a week? It tells you the percentage, and then it shows you with time, like with the time span of 30 minutes, what the stock was doing. So you can always navigate through Cash App very easily, but still, it's just not as nothing. It's not greater than Webull or not better than Robinhood, right? Or Coinbase. It's not better than some of the big platforms people invest on, but it is a good substitute if you're a younger person, or if you're just somebody trying to learn how to invest. It's a very good platform to start investing on. And as you get more knowledge, you kind of shift your focus towards different platforms. You learn about puts and options. You learn about day trading a little bit more. And then as you go on, you're just going to make more money. It should be a steady increase in the profits you make. All right. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like and subscribe.